happened as I remember it, as I'm telling it. Oh God. Well, here it goes. At exactly 6 o'clock tonight, I came home from work. And my wife, Myra, was in the dressing room getting dressed for the party. So I got a bottle of champagne from the refrigerator and I headed upstairs. Rosita, the Spanish cook, was in the kitchen over here with Ramona, her Spanish sister, and Romero, her Spanish son. And they were preparing an Italian dinner. And they were waiting for Myra to come down and tell them when to start the dinner. And as I was climbing up the steps, I said to myself, it's my 10th wedding anniversary, and I can't believe I still love my wife so much. And Myra's putting on the perfume that I bought her for Christmas, the one that I buy her every year because it drives me crazy. And I gently tap on her door, she opens it, I give her a glass of champagne, and I make a toast to the most wonderful wife a man ever had for 10 years. And she toasts to the best man and the best 10 years a wonderful wife ever had. We drink, we kiss, we toast again. To the loveliest skin on the loveliest body that has never aged in these 10 wonderful years. And she toasts to the gentlest hands that have ever stroked the lovely skin that has never aged in these 10 wonderful years. We drink, we kiss, we toast. We drink, we kiss, we toast. We drink, we kiss, we toast. By now it's 7 o'clock. The bottle is finished. My wife is sloshed and I am completely toasted. And then I smell it. I smell the perfume. The perfume I could never resist. And in that moment, I loved my wife with as much passion and ardor as the night we were first newlyweds. And I tell you this not with embarrassment, but with a pride and a joy for a love that grows stronger and more lasting as each new day passes. And we lay there spent, naked, in each other's arms, complete in each other's happiness. It's now 8 o'clock. And it's grown dark outside. And suddenly, I hear another knock on the door. The door opens, and a strange young man is looking down at us with a knife in his hands. And Myra screams, "Ah!" So I jump up. I get the gun in my drawer. And Myra's shielding herself with her towel. I come back in with a pistol, ready to save my wife's life. The young man, with the knife in his hands, he says in Spanish, "Yo quito se da la enchilada porque es aquí tu minuto." But I don't speak Spanish, and I actually Rosita's son Romero, and the knife was actually to cut up the salad, and that he was actually asking, should we heat the dinner up now? So I aim my gun at him. Myra screams, "Ah!" She pulls my arm, the gun goes off, and Romero leaves. He leaves our bedroom. And he's running downstairs, and there's Rosita and Ramona waiting for him, waiting for a reply. And he looks at them and he tells them, Mamacita, mira que pasó que hay bajo allá. Que hombre, que loco, que bang, bang. So my ear is bleeding all over Myra's new dress. Rosita, Ramona, and Romero all leave in a huff through this door. Like I said, my ear was bleeding all over Myra's brand new dress. And suddenly outside, we hear a car pull up. It's the first guest. So Myra grabs a bathrobe from our bedroom and rushes downstairs to try to stop Rosita, Ramona, and Romero from leaving. But she looks outside and they've already left. And they're Alfa Romeo. So I look out from my window in my bedroom and I think that somebody's stealing my old, beautiful Mercedes. So I take another shot at them. And Myra's still rushing downstairs, and she heads for the basement, down that hall, right there. She opens the door and is looking for the cedar chest, looking for the dress that she wore last year for the Boss for Israel. But she can't find the light, trips down the stairs, and passes out in the dark. Now, I don't know where she went. So I'm from my bedroom, I'm coming downstairs, and I'm like, Myra, where are you? I'm looking for her. I can't find her. And I turn around, and I see that the basement door is open. And I'm afraid that the strange young man is still in there. So I lock the basement door, and I head upstairs to get some aspirin for my ear because, you know, the hole in it is killing me. But the blood on my fingers gets in my eye. And by mistake, I take 4 Valium. 4 Valium instead. And I can hear the guests downstairs, and I want to tell them to look for Myra, but I can't talk from the Valium. So I start writing a note, explaining what happened. But I look at the note at the end, and it looks like gibberish. It looks like gibberish, and it looks like a suicide note. And I get scared because I know that the guests were coming, and I knew that they'd call the police, and I knew that Katie Cooper was coming to the party, and it would be very bad for her campaign to get mixed up with an attempted suicide. So I rip up the note and flush it down the toilet just as the guests walk in my room. And they're yelling at me, they're looking down at me, and they're like, what happened? What happened? And right as I'm about to tell them, I pass out. And that's the whole damn story, as sure as my name is Charlie Brock. Telling it. Word by word, sentence by sentence. I didn't know where the hell I was going, but it just kept going.
You don't even speak Spanish.
I don't know the Spanish either. I don't know how to speak Spanish.
You got to jail for perjury.
But that was the challenge. That was the best part. It was the ultimate chutzpah. It was the best damn time I ever had in my life.
Lenny, I am honestly, truly impressed. You, in fact, have one of the weirdest minds I have ever come across.
A toast to my husband, Lenny. Just when I was getting bored with our marriage, I fell in love with him all over again.
Lenny, what do you think really happened to Charlie and Myra?
Hello? Charlie? Yeah, everyone's down here. Are you up to having some visitors? Okay, we'll be up in a second. It's Charlie. He's ready to tell us the entire story.
Or should I know Lenny's story?
Honey, when all this is over, can we go get my crystal? I'll buy you a crystal angel.
Who is it?